NIOS சீனியர் செகண்டரி மாணவர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். இந்த வீடியோவில் நம்ம ஹோம் சயின்ஸ் சப்ஜெக்டோடைய ஏப்ரல் 2020 உடைய சால்வ்டு கொஷின் பேப்பர் தான் பார்க்க போகிறோம். வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். ஏப்ரல் 2020 உடைய ஹோம் சயின்ஸ் கொஷின் பேப்பர் இதுதான். கொஷின் அண்ட் ஆன்சர் செக்ஷனுக்குள்ளே போயிடலாம். வாட் டு யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பை த டேர்ம் posture? Answer: the position in which someone holds their body when standing or sitting. Mention any two functions of protein. Answer: helps for growth, maintenance and repair of tissues, helps in clotting of blood. What could be two indicators of semolina being not fit for consumption? When lumps and weevil found in semolina, when semolina have not proper color and flavor. What steps should a manager take to ensure that his office employees follow work ethics? Manager should set clear goals and objectives regarding the organization's work ethics and code of conduct. List any four characteristics of resources. Resources are limited in supply. Resources are interrelated. Resources have alternate uses. Resources can be substituted. Write any two reasons for shortage of goods in the market. Increase in demand, decrease in supply. What four precautions will you adopt while storing woolens for a long time? Precautions for storing woolen garments. The garments are dried and well cleaned. Wrapping the garments in clean plastic bags for preventing bug and insect contamination. Storing in a dirt-free and dry place. The storage place should not be in direct sunlight exposure. What would be four possible reasons students often suffer from boredom fatigue? Inadequate rest or nutrition, low levels of mental stimulation, lack of choice or control over daily activities, lack of diversified recreational interest. Identify one reason for the following defects in fabric. Filler yarns do not meet selvage at right angle. Answer: fabric is off grain. Color is rubbed off from the grease line. Answer: poor dye quality. Identify the fabrics on the basis of the following properties. A natural fiber which is a good conduct of heat. Answer: rayon. A regenerated fabric which easily absorbs moisture. Answer: cotton. Write two differences between children living in nuclear and joint families. Nuclear family: independence, decision making. Joint family: sharing, bonding with all. Understand by thread count. What does it indicate? Thread count refers to the total number of warps and webs per square inch of a woven fabric. Thread counts tells us about the fabric quality and durability. Fabric with a higher thread count is better than the lower thread count fabric. For good quality fabric, warps and wefts should be more or less equal in number. Write two differences between twill and rib weave. Twill: clear diagonal line on face of the fabric, strong and durable weaves. Rib: any one direction line, less strong than twill. Give 8 suggestions to a homemaker to reduce her electricity bill. Answer: switch off lights and fans while leaving a room. Change over to energy efficient tube lights from power consuming bulbs. Replace traditional chokes of tube lights with electronic chokes. Keep lights and fixtures clean and dirt free. Use dimmer switches to adjust the amount of lighting according to your needs. Use light colors for walls. Replace old fan regulators with electronic regulators. Use a refrigerator of the size your family needs. Use your washing machine at proper loads. Describe any two parenting styles. What is their impact on the personality of adolescents? Parents who give more freedom to the adolescents as he or she grows and at the same time takes interest and responsibility for adolescents' decisions encourage the adolescent to become more independent and responsibility. Parents who are very strict and who play the role of an authority figure, that is, who do not let the adolescent take any decision on her own, seriously hamper an adolescent's ability to be independent. Create any 8 indicators of social and emotional development of a 4 years old child. Love, surprise, fear, sorrow, pride, joy, shame, and anger. Guide the slum dwellers to change their 4 personal habits to prevent environmental degradation. Answer: population control, proper place to dump garbage, maintain hygiene by washing hand, avoid using common bathroom toilet, use clean water to drink, use gas instead of coal or wood. Suggest 2 dietary tips each for the following diseases. Diabetes. Normal diet with no sugar. Meal taken at fixed time. Constipation. Take high fiber food. Drink lots of water. Diarrhea. Liquid diet with low fiber. Frequent meals interval of 1 to 2 hours. Jaundice. Start with liquid and slowly go to a normal diet. Low fat meal at 1 to 2 hours intervals. Convince a family to maintain a record of their income and expenditure with 4 reasons. இந்த question repeatedா கேட்கப்பட்டிருக்கு, so பார்த்து வச்சுக்கோங்க. To know how much you have spent on each item, to plan for future needs, to save money, to getting avoid from cheating. Suggest a suitable lunch for a lactating mother. Give reasons for your selection of the menu. Suitable lunch for a lactating mother: rice, roti, dal, palak, sabji, salad with tomatoes, carrot, cucumber, lemon, egg and curd. The reason for selecting this menu is it contains calcium, vitamins A and C, rich of protein. And for your information, calcium சொல்லக்கூடாது, calcium தான் சொல்லணும். Magnesium, potassium இதெல்லாம் தான் அப்படி ஸ்பெல் பண்ணணும். Calcium ending with CIUM, it should be pronounced as calcium. Okay, next question போலாம். Compare the following methods of cooking food: boiling and poaching. Boiling. Food is immersed in sufficient amount of hot water and heated to its boiling temperature, 100 degrees Celsius. The temperature is maintained till the food is cooked. Poaching. Cook the food in minimum amount of liquid at temperature just below the boiling point. Steaming and stewing. Stewing. It is a gentle method of cooking in a pan with a lid. Food is simmering at 98 degrees Celsius in small amount of liquid. Steam generated in the pan helps in cooking and softening the food. Steaming. The steam generated by water is used as the medium of cooking. Food does not come in direct contact with water. Baking and grilling. Baking. This method combines the action of dry heat with that of steam which is generated while the food is cooked. It involves use of oven or tandoor. Baked food are crisp, brown on top, soft and porous inside. Grilling. The food is plated on a metal grid directly above the source of heat or a tray placed under the source of heat. Electric grills and hot plates are available. Give one reason each for the following statement. Towels should be made of cotton. Answer: absorb moisture. Silk is used for marriages for smooth and shiny look. Nylon is used for making ropes strong. Soft clothing is used for newborn babies. Babies have tender and delicate skin. Old people need front open clothes, easy to put on and take off. Nylon clothes should not be worn in kitchen. They catch fire easily. Write 4 factors you would consider while making a time plan. Answer: the plan should be realistic and flexible. Plan time saving combination of activities wherever possible. Plan some time for personal recreation and family group activities. Distribute tasks so that each member of the family can carry out a fair share of the responsibility. Write 4 advantages of buying packed food items. Prevents or reduces product damage and food spoilage, saving energy, saving vital nutrients, cost and protecting the health of the consumer. In what 4 ways does the consumer movement help consumers? Answer: Be aware of their rights and responsibilities and use them regularly. Action and report cases of wrong practices to concerned authorities. It helps consumer to seek redressal and get the guilty punished. Share information regarding new products, consumer law and schemes beneficial to them. Represent the consumer interest to the government. Describe any 6 adverse effects that can occur due to deforestation. Deforestation is removal, decrease or deterioration of forest cover of an area. It causes climate change, desertification, soil erosion, fewer crops, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Which 2 precautions will you adopt while cleaning a coir? Do not let it get very dirty. Dry completely. Mention any 2 services provided by National Nutritional Anemia Control Program. Promotion of regular consumption of foods rich in iron, providing iron and folic acid supplements. What is the role of Consumer Protection Act? Consumer Protection Act 1986 seeks to promote and protect the interest of consumers against deficiencies and defects in goods or services. It also seeks to secure the rights of a consumer against unfair or restrictive trade practices. Briefly explain any 6 rights of a consumers. Consumer rights. Rights to safety. The right protects us against products and services that are harmful to our life and property, like adulterated food and unsafe electrical appliances. Right to be informed. This gives us the right to be informed about the quality, quantity and price of goods and services. Hence, all products must have a label and this information must be mentioned in label. Right to choose. This entitles us to the right to have access to a variety of goods and services of satisfactory quality at a reasonable price. Rights to be heard. This gives us the right to voice our protest against any malpractice of the traders and oppressive government policies and receive due consideration. Right to redressal. This means that we have the right to a fair settlement and compensation for genuine and just complaints against faulty goods and services. Right to consumer education. This enables us to acquire knowledge and abilities to make wise choices. Which 2 precautions will you adopt while cleaning linoleum? Scrub the corners regularly. Do not use hot abrasives and scrubbers. Avoid washing soda or alkali as it tends to stick. Option 1. Housekeeping. What is the role of pin holder and oasis in flower arrangement? Pin holders are iron nails fitted onto a heavy metal base. These should be closely spaced, rust-free and should be long enough to hold stems of flowers and leaves. Oasis. It can absorb a lot of water and keep flowers moist. They should be soaked in the water until the air bubbles disappear and water entrance right up to its core. Identify 4 things in your kitchen which may require repairs. Answer: fridge, mixer grinder, taps, stoves. Give 2 examples each of the following: alkali, baking soda, ammonia, abrasive, sand, sawdust, bleach, sodium hypochlorite, hydrogen peroxide, solvent, kerosene, petrol. How will you repair an electrical fuse? Put the main switch off. Identify the faulty appliance, switch off and remove it. Take out the fuse cutout and examine it. You will see the melted wire or it remains. Remove that wire and clean the cutout or carrier. Replace with a new wire. The new wire should pass through the hole if one is provided. Replace the fuse cutout, close the box and put the main switch on. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும்னு நம்புகிறேன். இது குறித்து உங்களுடைய சந்தேகங்களில் கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். தொடர்ந்து வீடியோக்களை பெற சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸ்டார்ட் ஸ்டடி. நன்றி.